Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction has remained a cultural icon since its release in 1994. Whether it be for its GIMP-inhabited sex dungeon or from a pocket watch passed down through generations of literal arseholes, there's something for everyone from that thoughtful chap. One thing that has never been revealed from one of pop culture's biggest hits, however, is what's exactly in the briefcase that's vehemently guarded throughout the duration of the movie. Screeching into the wind like Brad Pitt with a package delivery, Tarantino fans have often begged the question of what's in the box. And there's more than one theory that has struck gold. Never confirmed but never denied either, the ideas circulating the internet since its release have been met with Tarantino claiming the briefcase to be nothing more than an empty prop with a light bulb inside. Well, that, we're going to make up our own fun. Take that, you pointy-faced prick. With that in mind, I'm Ash from What Culture, and this is what was really inside the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Hey, just quickly to pop in before the list actually starts, I just want to talk to you about That Film Theory. If you don't know what that is yet, it's a brand new channel that we're starting up very soon. It's going to be about video essays, cinematic experiences, a bit more relaxed approach. Hopefully we'll see you there. You can find the details down below.
But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to stay notified. Ding, ding, done. Theory 5. Diamonds. Tarantino's first directorial debut, Reservoir Dogs, sees a group of thieves botch a diamond heist and consequently attempt to uncover a police mole in their outfit. But that's unimportant. It's the diamonds themselves that play into what the briefcase could be hiding in its leathery maw. Many have theorized that Pulp Fiction, the second film in Tarantino's filmography, holds a subtle nod to its predecessor by having Vincent and Jules protect the jewels so desperately sought by Mr. Pink and gang. Whilst this is pretty nice and fits in with the director's referential style, not to mention his wider shared universe, the golden glow from the case denotes something a little more colourful hidden away in there than boring old diamonds. And to debunk the common misconception, burritos are in fact a girl's best friend. How much better would a case of tortillas be? Wait there whilst I make some calls. Theory 4. A classic film reference. The director is famed for his status as the ultimate cinephile, often stealing scenes and ideas from movies that inspired him in his youth in celebratory fanboy homage, with everything from Psycho to Batman cited as sources in Pulp Fiction alone. Others have claimed that the briefcase must be another addition on the long list of references Tarantino has chalked up over the years. Namely, a replication of the briefcase from Kiss Me Deadly containing a nuclear bomb that glows with the same almost supernatural aura as elicited by the golden light bulb. Another option is that by never naming the contents throughout the duration of the film, it's simply a MacGuffin, a plot device that means nothing and something at the same time. I don't know either, blame Hitchcock. He's the one that came up with it in the guise of a device used to trap lions in the Scottish Highlands. What lions in the Scottish Highlands? Exactly. Theory 3. Elvis's gold suit. A big nod to Tarantino's entirely cinema-based existence, there's one theory that suggests that dwelling deep inside the suitcase, glittering away intently and shocking enough to draw a "is that what I think it is?" from Pumpkin, is the gold lame Elvis suit, as featured in his very own screenplay that became True Romance. It's a nod to pop culture as well as a nod to pop culture within pop culture that would surely get Tarantino all hot, sweaty and pulling at his crotch, and distinctly matches the shimmering gold of the open case that we're witness to multiple times. Whilst this does fit admirably with his style, there's still at least a couple more theories that take the biscuit. Theory 2. The soul of Marcellus Wallace. One of the most prevalent theories for the film is that the suitcase actually contains a soul, that of Marcellus Wallace himself. Now, as out there as that may seem for one of Tarantino's real-world films, there's plenty of breadcrumbs thrown about that indicate a little Wallace ghost is floating in the case, ready for action. The very first shot we see of Wallace is one of the back of his head, marked with a plaster on the nape of his neck. I guess this could just be a shaving cut, a scar, or a villainous quirk. But the most likely option is that it was the site where his soul was ripped out of his body by the devil. Yes, hang on in there, dear audience, as this is the classic wound inflicted on someone that has had their soul sucked out like a Capri Sun on a hot day. That would explain why he's so desperate to get his case back then, if he somehow managed to get his hands back on his ghostly self and fold it up into a briefcase. And also why everyone else is so enamoured with the contents. What could be more impressive than a soul itself? Further embellishing the theory is the 666 combination code, and the protection of Jules and Vincent when they're shot at and no bullets land their mark. Divine intervention seems to be the only explanation for such a coincidence. Theory 1. Anything and everything. Whatever item you think most fits, the idea of the contents being whatever you want them to be, as Tarantino has alluded, maybe rings more true than first given credit for. Instead of the briefcase being a simple plot MacGuffin, it could actually be that what's inside is exactly what each character wants it to be. A case full of hard drugs for Vincent, or gold for the hold-up-obsessed pumpkin perhaps. Enlightenment itself for the biblically badass Jules. No, not that one, as much as he would love that description. The supernatural glow of the case and its mysterious contents could be easily transformed for each character into what they most desire, making Tarantino's open-ended descriptions outside of the movie a lot more specific than it would first seem. So, there's the theories on what could be inside the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Hey guys, before you go, I just wanted to talk to you about a brand new project that we're going to have starting up pretty soon. It's a brand new channel called That Film Theory, the pace of which is going to be a bit more relaxed and focus on kind of video essays on our favourite cinematic experiences. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, then click the screen and go over there. Hopefully we'll see you soon. We're passionate about it, so come support us.